Christmas.
Hey there, it's Kate from Wild Tales Of. If you're new here on YouTube and on my blog, wildtalesof.com, I share about family travel and outdoor adventure. So welcome, thanks so much for joining us. We hope that you are doing really well. Today is the weekend before Christmas and it feels like we should be running around and getting things done, but we are actually headed out on a hopefully fun adventure. We are going out to the mountains just a couple hours from our home here in Seattle. We had the idea when we were actually planning our activity advent calendar, which if you're interested, I will link right here to that video that explains more about our advent adventures. But we had the idea to, it's kind of funny, we had the idea to head to our favorite butcher shop, which is called Owen's Meats, and it's in Cle Elum. And then we thought that it would be fun to pair that with going and seeing some snow, because it's likely that we won't have snow this Christmas, though we have had it here in Seattle in the past. Don't think that's happening this year. So we thought it would be fun to go on a little day trip to Cle Elum, which is east of Seattle, and see some snow, do a little hiking in the snow, and head to our favorite butcher shop so that we can get some goodies for our Christmas adventure, another adventure we're having on Whidbey Island. So come and join us and we'll see what we get up to. Well, we finally made it to the snow, as you can see. It was a little bit of a confusing thing. We were just confused. It's a little confusing because the snowmobilers kind of throw you off. This is a big snowmobiling area. We're in the Salmon area near Cle Elum and Roslyn. I actually drove through Roslyn to get here. And just a few things. You need a snow park pass, which is $20. In order to park here. And it's really meant for, there's tons of snowmobiling, but they have to go off in one direction, and then there's this area that we're on right now where it's for cross-country skiing and snowshoeing. We didn't bring our snowshoes or cross-country skis. We don't have cross-country skis, but we're doing just fine walking in the snow with our boots. I'm about to get...
Miss.
You think you can get us?
It's really bad.
Yeah, think you can get me.
Oh!
Miss.
Or me?
Maybe if you get closer for you. Whoa!
Miss.
He still hasn't gotten it.
Come on! Whoa!
Like your booty.
Woo! So we're just wandering around and having fun in the snow, and that was just the point.
We're just walking around in the snow.
Yeah.
And I'm throwing snowballs.
We're happy that we know about this place. Definitely a place you could bring a sled and find little hills to go up and down. We saw some people doing that. It's a great spot if you just want to get into some snow and you have little kids. And now they're trying to see who can hit the private property sign. Great. Woo! Slade's getting all kinds of ideas now because we just passed a group that had a couple sleds full of wood and a big pot of chili in like a Dutch oven. What else do they have? A bunch of snacks. And they're just gonna go walking, skiing, snowshoeing through the forest and find a spot. So they don't explain this in the parking lot where we parked, in case you had questions.
So you drive this drive
where
up.
we were driving up from Roslyn.
We got all the way to here and turned around and came back here, went over here and parked here.
Yep.
You can find this little blue trail and walk, or probably cross-country ski or snowshoe up through here. We went from here on this road to here. The
We just walked down the
snowmobilers
road.
decided to go that way.
Well, you have to.
We crossed the river and then walked up this way to here or so.
Yep.
And then there's
The
all
blues.
these loops and everything that are here.
So the reds are groomed snowmobile trails and the blues are groomed ski trails. Thanks for the gourmet snack.
Yum, yum.
So if you do come up here, I definitely recommend stopping right there. Behind me is this historic cabin that's, I believe it's a ranger station now, and there's a bathroom over there too. But there's information on the area and the history of it. It was pretty cool, and we learned why this area is called Salmon La Sac, and it has to do with the way the Native Americans that lived here would catch salmon in the river. And I probably won't explain it right, but basically they were able to make these baskets out of cedar bark, and then they had like a crossbow, and they'd put the whole mechanism into the river, and then when the fish went and hit the little line that they had above, they knew that the salmon was there, and so they would just pull up the basket, and so they called this area Salmon La Sac. We thought that was pretty cool, right, guys?
Sack of salmon.
Sack of salmon. But enough about the history. What we're worried about right now is whether or not we were going to get a ticket, because the sheriff just rolled on past us. So we decided to buy our snow pass online, and I did it on my phone, and I figured like with COVID and all that there would be like, you know, instructions. I thought it might just be like in the system, but then once the whole transaction went through, it just talked about how you had to print out your snow park pass, of course, and put it on your windshield, which we can do because we just had our phone. So we are making our way back to the car, and we'll let you know if we get a ticket. Although I don't know if a sheriff would a sheriff hand out tickets for a snow park? I don't know about that. But we did see like more of a ranger vehicle earlier. So
There's our car. Does it have a ticket on it?
No.
Bergen says no. Georgia says no. Slade says yes. I say yes. We're making our way. Bergen ran up ahead to give us the news. Did he say? What did he say?
No ticket.
He said no ticket? Are you sure? Well, hopefully we're not getting it in the mail instead of on our dashboard or on our windshield. All right. We put every permit, every, what are they called? Every pass we had. We put our national park pass and state park pass just to show that we're good people. No, unless they mailed it to us.
Merry Christmas!
What do you think?
Yeah.
Is that cool? All right, we're heading into Owen's.
Okay, what do you get?
Well, got lots of good stuff. Let's see. George's favorite?
Oh yeah, we had
Smoked
those.
sausage franks with cheese.
You might remember those from Oregon. That's
So
the
you're-
Landjaeger.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to try.
Land
That look
Jaeger.
good. The Landjaeger.
Some bacon, ground beef.
Beef rice Mexicali. Maybe some lasagna.
Got some.
That's the sausage for the lasagna too. And one more thing, I think.
I think that's
Oh, there's two more things.
the beef jerky.
This is the best beef jerky ever. Trust
Yeah, look
me.
at $12. And then we got this.
And then the last thing
the beef
we
jerky
love
was as the much as this.
across the.
Oh no, this is 32.
That's what is it? For the tri-tip.
Tri-tip.
That's 2 meals for us though.
Merry Christmas.
Your Christmas present to yourself, right? Well, we are back from our snow Cle Elum adventure. Thanks so much for joining us. A lot has happened since we got back. I actually was able to fix a kazoo, but that's a story for another day. Thanks so much for joining us again. We hope you're doing really well. If you enjoyed our video, we'd love it if you'd give us a thumbs up, and we'd love it if you'd come along with all our adventures by subscribing. We hope you're staying happy and healthy, and we hope you are getting out and having some brave, wild adventures, and we'll see you next time. Bye!